911, what's the location of the emergency?
I was walking down the back lane of Edison.
It was a 911 call placed by a passerby. This one man's discovery of the partial remains of Rebecca Contois inside a North Kildonan dumpster that would eventually lead police to Jeremy Skibicki and his shocking confession that she wasn't the only one. Skibicki's videotaped police interrogation was played in court Wednesday. In it, he asked to speak to a priest to confess his sins, then says, "I just wanted to see how far I could take things because the criminal justice system is a joke. I killed 4 people." It was a confession that stunned police officers and led to first-degree murder charges against the 37-year-old for Contois' death and the killings of Morgan Harris, Mercedes Myron, and a 4th unidentified woman given the name Mushkade Bishake Ikwe Iban, or Buffalo Woman. Crown prosecutors say Skibicki used homeless shelters to prey on women. This case is about a man's hate-filled and cruel acts perpetrated against 4 vulnerable Indigenous women, the Crown stated during her opening argument. They say he staked out Silo Mission and the Salvation Army, targeting his victims. The Crown says his actions were not only intentional, but racially motivated. "I don't believe that races are meant to be forced to live together," Skibicki says during his 20-hour police interrogation. Skibicki says he invited each woman back to his apartment, where he assaulted and killed them before he engaged in vile sexual acts with their bodies and disposed of them as if they were garbage. "I really tried not to prolong their suffering," he said.
The videotape of Skibicki's confession was too much for some. Several family members of the victims got up and left as details of their loved one's death came up. Others, like Mercedes Myron's grandmother, sat listening, at times crying with her head in her hands.
Skibicki has admitted to killing all 4 women, but his legal team is arguing he's not criminally responsible due to a mental disorder. Brittany Greenslade, CBC News, Winnipeg.